What's up everyone, this is Aim for Survival and we got a camp update. Stay tuned. Our last camp update, guys, everything was overgrown. We had a shelter completely collapsed. Well, me and my buddies made it right. We come up here, we've come up with a whole new camp design, closed things in just a little bit, added a new shelter, altered our fire pit. Guys, I think you're gonna like what we got. Let's go ahead and give you just a little tour. First off, as you see, we've cleared out the inside of the main lean-to, and I do have a cot up here. I do have a designated fire station over there for chopping wood in the dry weather. You can already see my batons in place. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the biggest addition. The biggest. And I ain't kidding. Check it out. Here it is, guys. As you can see, we've built a much larger secondary lean-to. Again, the original lean-tos here required you to be down on the ground. It's not comfortable. It really isn't. This right here is kind of like my living room. Right over there is my bedroom. We'll give you just a closer look and a little bit of information on what we were thinking when we did this. Something I want you to pay attention to, though. At 6 feet tall, I can stand up. This makes a big deal when you're in camp, especially if you're just trying to have a good time. But, you know, sometimes you want to get up, move around at night. I won't hit my head. Over there, not so much, guys. Can't tell you how many times I popped this melon. Okay, guys, so here it is. This is the new lean. It is 6 foot tall. I can get in here without bumping my head. Got plenty of shade in the summer days. The sun is in front of me and the wind comes in from the side. You got plenty of rain cover right here. We've got our primary lean in that direction. However, this one is definitely more for comfort. Another person could sleep in it. If it's a heavy rain though, it might not be a good thing. Now I want to point out that we do have a wood stove here for the winter to help bring heat to this side of camp. We do have several pieces of kit and supplies. You can see them hidden under the hunting blind over here. It's not much, but it's just to create your comfort. It's just enough to keep you comfortable and going for a few extra days. If you know it's gonna be bad, you bring all you got. You'll be okay. We'll be up here trapping, hunting, doing what we gotta do. Let me get around and show you something else that's new. Okay, something I thought was really neat was how we had the extra cinder blocks from projects past. Now I still have the original fire ring, and I do have a metal cooking rack. If you ever get to try my tenderloin, guys, it's amazing. But that's my camp kitchen right there. However, in addition to that, we've added an actual cook location. We have a place to set our hot pots and hot gear, let them cool off. We do have a heat rack and a secondary fire ring. Now this one being close proximity to the primary lean shelter where I sleep, the heat will radiate off with no danger of setting my camp shelter on fire. These two rock walls will heat and help roll the heat back into me. Guys, I look forward to using this feature, and again, it makes it very easy to cook. I could have a heating entertainment fire here and a cooking fire here. Don't even necessarily have to start two fires. I burn my firewood down into coals, shovel it over, and I can start cooking immediately, guys. You don't want to cook over open flames. Hey everyone, like I was saying, this new cook system is next to my bed. I can have my coffee going, don't have to travel far. I could literally pull my bed out here on those dry nights, sleep next to the fire, and not even have to have a big fire, as it does have a heat retention wall. Not a reflector wall, as it has no reflective properties, but it does retain the heat and roll it back. I will probably add more blocks to fill in this gap behind me. I'm thinking about squaring off the camp. Definitely a good idea for defense as far as small critters and cold weather. We could have multiple fires in here, keep it lit, feel a little safer, a little more comfortable. We'll see how it goes. Now moving over here, everyone. This is the other side of my bed. I do have a wood splitting area right here. Again, so that you can do it and stay dry at the same time. I have some firewood logs behind me, just so that I have at least dry firewood for a day or two. Enough to give me time in, say, a cold weather condition. My camp is probably 5.5 miles from where I work. So in a real bad situation, I would come here first, no big deal. But the creature comforts are what make it a survival camp and not a bushcraft only camp. As you see, it's not a purist camp. There are items like concrete blocks up here, wood stoves. Guys, these are the little things that can save your life long term. Definitely be more efficient. I do have a small backyard grill, little tabletop grill. My idea will be to use it, put coals into there, and again have another radiant heat source that I can move around. Whether it is over here next to me, if this wood stove is over there warming that person, who knows, maybe vice versa. A lot goes on with it. These wood stoves are definitely a much more efficient way. They use less fuel, put off less smoke, and like I say guys, convenience in camp is a gold. I do have lanterns on both sides over here. We'll definitely get one more for the flagpole, as I'm calling it. We will come up with some kind of flag system so someone outside of camp can understand the conditions in camp. Let's keep going. Okay guys, right behind the fire pit you may have seen, this here is a improvised hammock rack. Alright, this was a play set. It's been repurposed. The bolts that are in there are quick detaching so that we can break it down real quickly and take it somewhere. Say we're going to be camping out in the middle of the field instead. We can break this down. It fits in a little car if you need to, definitely in the trunk, back seat, passenger seat, whatever. It's functional. Run strings through all the tubes and boom, you can carry it as a backpack if you really want to go that far. We don't on this channel, do we guys? Mentioning that, behind us we do have a spot where we do hammock and practice in natural settings. But I want to say that using this and being able to move it, bring it into camp, putting it on the third wall position, having the fires out front and the stoves in the middle and being able to move makes it very functional here at camp now. Well everyone, I'd like to thank you again for watching Aim for Survival. This has been a new camp update with a very nice new lean shelter that is for my guests up here and for me during the up and down hours. Well, guys, I appreciate you watching Aim for Survival. If you haven't already, I need you to smash your like button. I need you to comment down below. And as always, subscribe. Check us out on Facebook. We will be showing new videos and new challenges every day, every week or so. So jump in, give us some feedback there as well. Well guys, I appreciate you watching. Stay safe.